afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. We're Papa Bear Travels. I'm Dan.
I'm Bob.
And welcome to our last day in Disney World. Poor little Bob was just crying a little bit.
Oh, I got a cold and bunged up.
Oh, you poor little crying.
Yeah, I did that. So I'm not sure what you're saying that for.
So today, we've just had our baggage picked up by the Bell Services. Unfortunately, I couldn't tip him. I feel really bad, but I had no cash left on me, so I feel really bad about that. So we'll give him a bigger tip when we pick up from Bell Services later. I know he won't get it directly, but there was nothing else I could do. I feel really bad about it, but I didn't realise I didn't have any cash left. But yeah, we're going to go to Magic Kingdom for a bit, have a bit of a wander, see if we can get on any rides. I'm not going to push too hard today because I don't want to get too warm and sweaty before we get on the plane.
If it's open, see if we can get the raft over to Tom Sawyer Island, maybe.
Yeah,
or go on the Mark Twain.
We were just talking to the Bell Services guy, and he was saying about how it may not happen. Cars land now, so we'll see. So we're going to see if we can go on it at least, just in case it does happen. Something about wetlands or something. So yeah.
But it's now 11:45. Mm-hmm. We've got to be back at the resort by about 2:45.
Yeah.
So we've got time to change into our jeans and our sexy flight socks.
Yes.
In the gents here in the restroom before we head to the airport.
Yeah, because it's going to be cold back in the UK, I think. So
yeah,
it's almost October.
Then get our cases in case it takes a while to get our cases out from wherever they're putting them.
Yeah, he did say we can just ask at the valet services at the front 10 minutes before our bus, and they'll get them out and then they'll load them onto the bus for us. But we need them a little bit earlier because we want to change. So probably get it a bit earlier so we can do that. But yeah, that's about it for now. Yeah, we'll let you know what happens, what we manage to get done. Obviously, you'll see it on the vlog as well. But yeah, it's sad to be leaving, but it's been a really good holiday.
Yeah, so this video should be whatever we get up to in the next few hours, the flight home, getting home, and probably our
final sign-off.
Yeah, sort of
review.
Final review of the holiday.
Favourite things, least favourite things, etc.
Yeah, that should all be in today's video.
Thinking.
Favourite thing's been spending 2 weeks with you. I'm not allowed to say that on the video.
No. Well, anyway, let's go. Let's get out of the room because we need to be out of the room soon.
Make the most of it.
Check-out's at 11. We've made the most of the room this morning because we've been in here till almost 11.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go. Last time coming into Magic Kingdom and last time coming into a park for this vacation. It's very warm today, very humid, about 78% humidity today, so try not to push myself too much. We'll have to look at the wait times in a bit and see what's going on. But yeah, we are in. It doesn't look too busy around here, but that doesn't mean anything. Could be everyone's at the rides.
Yes.
We must really get here for Christmas celebration at some point. We've seen the Halloween decorations here so many times now. Like 3 out of the 4 times we've been. Not that I don't like them, it's just be good to see something different for a change.
And get a different festival other than the food and wine.
Yep, that'll be good too. We have experienced one, the art farts.
Yeah.
When we were here in February.
There we go.
And there's the last glimpse of the castle.
The first view of the castle.
Yes. So it looks like Pirates only has a 10-minute wait, so we're going to head there first. We'll go through that way actually. A bit quicker, I think.
Yeah.
Through Adventureland. You can go up through like Liberty Square and up to the top and then back round, but I find it quicker to go through Adventureland, personally. But yeah, disagree if you want. In the queue for Pirates, only 10 minutes still, so it's good. I do find this queues move quite quickly in Pirates, so hopefully fingers crossed.
Yeah.
And it'll be our last ride on this one this holiday, probably. I'm on Pirates. The queue was quick. Yeah, we were walking pretty much the entire way through, so the queue I think was about 10 minutes probably, so that's good.
I am no chicken. I will not talk. I'm never aloft. Lost it, fucking picking pirate. Lost it,
Still the least favourite version of the Pirates. Paris and California are much better and much longer. This one is very short. So yeah, I don't think I'll ever put this one above any of the others. Seems like it was over before it even started, so hey ho. We're just joining the queue for Big Thunder Mountain, which seems to only have a 15-minute wait. So it seems to be quite quiet today at the moment. Yeah, don't know why. I'm not going to complain though. For a Sunday, I thought it would be a lot busier than this so far. Pretty much a walk on, didn't take too long. Yeehaw! Oh. Is it there?
Why did I always do it?
999 happy haunts, but there's still room for Bob. No.
Must be if you want me to be one of the happy haunts.
Happy haunts, yeah. Oh, where's the wait time gone? It said 30 minutes up there just a second ago. They're just about to change it to like an hour.
Oh, really?
Great, thanks. Temporarily closed, that's why. Oh. Right, it seems like Haunted Mansion went down. It was temporarily closed, so we've come into Columbia Harbour House to get some lunch. And then we'll decide what we're doing after that. We're not sure yet, so we'll have to see. But yeah, we both ordered chicken with fries for me and rice for Bob and just some Cokes each. So nothing spectacular. We'll still show you it, but chicken strips are always good in Disney. I was fine, but that's just my personal preference. And Pacific only ranch sauce to go with it, I don't know.
A few moments later.
I already said what we're getting, but I'll show you anyway. So nothing exciting for today. Just some chicken and rice for Bob, chicken and fries for me, and 2 Cokes as usual.
You have to go on the hunt after that.
Yeah, he lost one of his toppers for his glasses. The ones that he was wearing, the black and rainbow ones. So we'll look for that in a bit. Right, we finished our lunch and we found Bob's glasses toppers. I don't know whether we told you that he lost them, but he did.
Yeah.
We found them on the path, the sort of the side path between Frontierland and
Yeah, along
Liberty
the
Square.
harbour front.
Yes, so it's good. We're now gonna go across Tom Sawyer Island, as we've never been across here. and we're not sure if it's actually going to close or not. Oh, we just missed the boat. It's fine. They go back and forth anyway. We're going to have a look. There are rumours circling that the whole of Cars Land thing isn't going to happen, but they're just rumours at the moment. Possibly only part of the river will be closed, etc. So we could at least see it once, just in case it does change.
Yes.
This is the map of Tom Sawyer Island. So we're just down here. Got Fort Langhorn on the little island. Aunt Polly's is never open anymore, pretty sure. I think we just go round to the left and see what we find.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll try and film as much as we can, just in case this area does close. Oh, nice little windmill. Windmill. Oh. Didn't realise this came out the other side. Because we like just somewhere to stand and look. Back to where we went in. Some caves in here by the looks of it. Let's have a look. Mystery mine. Should we see what's in there?
Yeah.
I'm not going to keep my sunglasses off because I won't be able to see anything. I don't like it, it's too dark. I hear water running. Oh, there's an, oh, that's nice. It's a nice cool breeze.
Mm.
Oh, pretty. If it all looks wonky on camera, it's because it is on a slant. Oh, that's creepy. It's a creepy corridor. Don't know why, it just is. Phew. Oh man. Oh man. That's where we just came in. Okay. There goes the boat. Okay. Let's go back. So we're back by the map. Haunted Mansion. I feel like we're in the wrong direction now. Well, that's the fort over there.
Yeah.
Going across to where Fort Langhorn is. Ooh, this is moving. Some good views from here though. Don't forget there are alligators and snakes around. Fort Langhorn, we found Fort Langhorn.
Langhorn.
Langhorn, same thing.
It reminds me of the entrance to Frontierland in Disneyland Paris.
It does actually, yeah. Right, what have we got? Rifle Roost. Excuse me.
Stairs up and across.
It goes up a little bit further, but not really any point. There's lots of like lookout bits here with guns and stuff. So you can pretend to be shooting the trains. Ah! Dropped my sunglasses. Yep, let's teach children to shoot at people. Hello.
Hello.
Right. There's an escape tunnel over here. Put the sunglasses away for a minute. So I don't have to carry him. Ah, it's alive. They're moving. Oh, they have restaurants here. Please be cool down here. Oh my god. It's narrow. Okay. Oh, that's narrow. Liberty Bell. Ooh. Right, we're up by the quick service that's never opened now. Can't remember what I said it was called, but Aunt
Polly's.
Oh yeah. This is something from the book that I don't have a clue about. Something to paint the fence.
Yeah, it rings a vague bell.
We're saying goodbye to park for the last time this holiday.
Yep.
Our last park. Last time in Magic Kingdom.
See you all again next year,
Yeah,
parks.
see you next year. Don't miss us too much.
We'll miss them a lot.
Yeah, I know.
But I think of heading off to
Polynesian,
Yeah.
get a drink.
cool down.
A couple of hours before our pickup, so that's just the next stop on the monorail from us. So it's
Or before.
a good idea, yeah, before us. So we're just going to go and jump on the monorail around today and get to sit down on it for a bit. We just missed one as well. Oh well. Right, we are at the Polynesian. Exhausted, feet hurt, and I'm warm. But hey, we're here. We're going to go have a quick butcher's hook in the shop, in the boutique, the bigger one downstairs. Then going to hop round to the quick service to get a drink, sit down, have that, and then that's it. And then head back to our resort, which is the next stop on the monorail, so it won't take long. And then get ourselves freshened up, and then get changed, and then sit in reception and wait for a bus. Yay! I do quite like these as well. I saw these the other day. They're nice. Little, I think they're cups, aren't they? Yeah, drinking your cocktails out of. That one.
That's a good one.
It is nice. Don't know how much it is, but it's nice. It'll make that's a little bit small for you, Bob.
That's the excellent.
Unless you want a crop top.
1 hour later.
We're on the coach, heading home. Bye bye, Grand Floridian.
So long, farewell.
You have treated us well.
Yes.
It's been a good stay.
It's been a great stay.
Yeah,
Feel like it's gone too quick.
yeah. It's because we didn't have 2 weeks here, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Obviously we've had 2 weeks holiday in total, but it just seems shorter here. Oh well. Off to the airport now.
And our nice new t-shirts.
Oh yeah, new t-shirts. Can't see them very well, but I've got a new one on. Mainly because we needed to change and I couldn't be bothered to dig mine out, but I've had to put a t-shirt to one side, so... Oh well. It's about 40 minutes on the coach. Back to the airport normally. Yeah. And we'll catch up with you when we get there. Right, we're in the terminal. Got through bag drop, check-in and
Security.
Security was really quick today.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
I know sometimes it can take like half an hour to get through
Helped that
security.
we were prepared, unlike some of the people in front of us. So.
Yeah, we've got everything out of our bags ready because we know you've always got to take your big electricals out, you've always got to take your shoes off, etc. So we were getting prepared before we even got to the front.
Yeah, as soon as we got off the Mears Connect and we're in the terminal, we went straight in one at a time to the gents, changed into our sexy socks,
Jeans.
and so the time we got to the security, we were ready. We left our trainers undone and everything.
And our thin-ish jackets are in our carry-on as well, so when we get to the other end, if we need them, we can get them out easily. But yeah, we're just going to have to sit here for the next couple of hours before our boarding starts. We're sat near Burger King, see it behind us. It gets quite busy in this area.
Like the food hall in general, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's meant to be a food hall.
Food court, yeah.
There's not much to it. But yeah, there's not really much else to really update on. Mears was fine. It went quicker than I thought. We tipped the guy. Yeah, that's about it really, I think.
Yeah.
So we're just going to relax here for a bit. We're having a drink, got Coke each. And that's about it. Nothing really to report. We're not going to look in duty free because we don't need anything. That's it. Cool. We'll probably show you maybe the boarding, and we'll record a bit on the flight because we're in premium economy, so I feel a bit better about doing it because it's just the two of us next to each other. So yeah.
See what food we get.
Yeah, we haven't pre-chosen ahead of time this time because I didn't like any of the choices.
No.
So I'm kind of hoping maybe there might be different choices on the plane. Unlikely, but I want to see.
We'll have to buy a sandwich just in case they come with us.
Yeah, I know. And I'm getting nervous about the flight, so that's always good.
I do protect. I'll look after you.
We'll soon be home.
Yay.
One thing I did want to point out is the high tables at the back of Burger King or front of Burger King, whatever way, they have a lot of plug sockets all along this strip. So if you need to charge, it's a good place to sit if you can get a seat. Obviously, the benches out there do have charging ports by them as well.
And by the feel of it, the other side where you
they
just
do.
stand there.
Both sides have them, yeah. But yeah, it's loads all along the strip. So it's a good place to charge if you need to. As I said, the benches out in the main hall do have like charging points near some of them, but sometimes it's difficult to get a space there.
Yeah.
We are getting ready to board in a couple of minutes, hopefully. We've just been sat there charging our phones, etc. Nothing really exciting to report. We had a Coke. That's it.
Yeah.
We're going to have food on the plane, so we didn't get anything while we were there. Yeah, and so we're just waiting by the gates to board.
Boarding group 2.
Boarding group 2, because we're in premium economy. So boarding group 1 will be like first class, then premium economy, and then the rest of the economy's people. So yeah, that's it so far. Oh.
136 with services 11 Heathrow is now welcoming guests in Group 1 to board at this time. This also includes our Flying Club Gold
That's it.
members
We're good
at
too.
896 next to the Purple Sun.
Almost though, we'll be next though, so I'm going to put you away for a minute, just because we'll be going through in a second. Bob always causing trouble with his scanning of his face, doesn't like him.
Yeah, the cameras always look at my face and go, ugh, what's that?
It doesn't go so much beauty.
No.
Well, that's some loud music. Hello.
How are you?
Yeah, not too bad yourself?
I'm good, thank you.
Good.
And to take a left for me, please. We'll travel together.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's do.
Yeah, where's the
20.
Which ones are we?
H&K, we're here. We're on the plane. We're in seats 26K and H. It's pretty much the same as on the way out, so it's not much more to show you. Got the screen, got lots of leg room. So got a little thing to put stuff on. There is plugs down here as well, and then you've got the tables and the armrest. They gave us a little amenity pack this time. I'm not sure what's in there. It's probably going to have a sleep mask, maybe some moisturiser, etc. But yeah, that's it so far. We are now on, and luckily we don't have loads of people going by us because the first class and premium is to the left this time, whereas normally only first class is left and then right is premium and then economy. So it's all good. We've just been given the menu for the service, so show you what it looks like for today. You can see it. So shortly after takeoff we get Starter of some bread roll, grilled asparagus. Mains of pecan encrusted salmon, chicken tikka masala, rosemary and goat's cheese pasta, which I don't really like the sound of any of them. Oh, the dessert sounds nice for a change. Chocolate mousse cake, cheese. We've got the Wonder Wall as well. And then in the morning, just before we land, the night before we land, you get citrus French toast, spinach feta, and tomato omelette. Cooked breakfast, cooked breakfast. With some sides, and we've got wine list here. Then you've got the bar stuff on the back, and hot drinks, etc. Oh, it's only 7:30. We're not meant to be taking off till 7:55, so we've still got a while. Yeah.
Later.
Right, so about an hour and a half into the flight, and we've just been served our dinner. Bob went for the chicken tikka. You get like a salad, chocolate mousse cake, you get some cheese and a roll. And I went for the pasta, which is like goat's cheese. Both was the same. Both went for orange juice as well. So we're going to eat up like this and let you know how it is. Right, what did you think of dinner?
It's very nice, actually, yeah.
It was quite nice. Pretty much most of it is stuff I eat as well.
Yeah, it's makes a change.
Yeah, it does make a change because always inevitably stuff I don't eat on these plates. I mean, there was tomatoes which I don't eat, dried peach, and the goat's cheese didn't like very much. But apart from that, oh sorry, apricot. Yeah, same thing. But yeah, it was nice. That's going to be it now for the rest of the night, and then they're going to give us breakfast about 90 minutes before landing. So yeah, we'll probably be watching films and just sleeping.
We've got just under 6 hours left there.
5 hours 51 minutes left. So they'll dim the cabin lights soon, I suspect, and then everyone will try and get some sleep.
Yeah.
The next morning.
Right, so we're about an hour and 10 minutes from landing now. Just been served breakfast, which is, there was a couple of options, but we went for the cooked breakfast, which just comes with a yoghurt and some fruit, which I probably won't be eating the fruit. Probably not the yogurt either, but I'll be eating their cooked breakfast. So yeah, this is the current view at the moment. You can't see anything really, actually, although it gets focused. Cool. But yeah, so the next time we'll probably update you is when we've gone through security, etc., or border control, whatever, and then we'll be picking up the car. So we came in on a remote stand because it was busy, so we're having to get a bus back to the terminal. So that's good fun. And it's wet and dreary. Typical British weather.
We're back in the UK. Didn't bring the sun back with us, unfortunately, so it's a wet, miserable day. We've got the car, obviously, we're in it, and we're now heading back home. It's going to take us just an hour and a quarter, not counting any stops we make for a drink or anything, breakfast. Yeah. So we'll catch up with you either at a stop if we do it, or when we get back home, because we're tired.
Bye.
So see you in a few seconds.
Eventually.
And we're back home.
Unfortunately.
This is...
Almost a week later.
Yeah, this is the Saturday after we got back.
So it's what, 5, 6 days?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't
We
get
got
back
home on the Monday.
Got home on Monday morning, so it's just five
Yeah.
days.
Yeah, the days are just merged into one.
Yeah, wibbly wobbly time behind me.
Yes. We are just getting ready to film our haul, and then we thought we'd do the sign-off of this before we did that.
Yeah, it's because this time on the way back, the jet lag has hit us a lot more than previous times.
Yeah.
So especially as we basically had to rest on the Monday after we got home, because we both had work Tuesday morning. So it was a case of considering I can fall asleep anywhere at any time usually, to your annoyance. On the plane, I just cannot seem to fall asleep for more than a few minutes here and there.
No.
So on an overnight flight back from Florida, I just cannot fall asleep, but you seem to be able to. So
Yeah, I mean, I doze. I don't tend to get fully, like, I'm not like fully zonked out because I know I saw different bits of the films we were watching here and there, so it wasn't like a full unbroken sleep, but I definitely slept.
yeah, definitely slept.
Yeah. I know, but it wasn't like a full,
No, I know.
like a solid block.
I can't do more than a couple of minutes for some reason, which is unfortunate for me because I was just absolutely the first few days trying to catch up on sleep, feeling absolutely rough. Didn't help that I went with a cold, got rid of it in Disneyland, and then the day or two before we left Florida, caught a cold again. So of course with that and everything else, so
Just a cold. It was just a cold.
Oh yeah, just a cold. But yeah, it's just been like a hectic week. So now we're got to the weekend. We thought, right, let's finally do our sign off because we know what we're like. These things end up dragging on, and it'll be the day of release of the video. And we're at last minute going, oh, we haven't done the sign off yet.
No. So we thought we'd give our final thoughts on everything. So, for example, the flights were fine. No issues with the flights at all, apart from obviously being sat down for long periods of time.
Minor delays at the, sort of from the airport.
Yeah.
On the travel out, we were delayed by like what, half an hour, 45 minutes, wherever it was. Not long, was it? I don't think.
I remember, to be honest.
No, it's been a while ago. That's a couple of weeks ago now. And on the return flight, they couldn't get us right up to the terminal, so we had to go with the shuttle bus thing.
You will have seen like
Yeah, I
a couple
think we
of
put clips
clips
of
of
that
all this. Yeah. Hopefully.
But it's a minor little thing. So yeah, that's sure. Flights themselves.
Cabin crew were great.
Yeah.
Arguably, the cabin crew on the first flight were better, but that's only because you have more interaction with them on that day flight. The night flight, you don't have as much interaction with
Yeah,
them.
they try not to disturb you too much.
No, and that's the only reason. I'm not saying they were bad at all, because they weren't. They were lovely, just that we had more interaction with the first lot.
Yeah.
So,
Needle pulling thread.
I'm going to split it into two. What was your favourite part of Disney that doesn't include being there with me when we went to Disneyland?
Same.
I know.
It's just the whole atmosphere of the two brand new parks, Disneyland Park and California Adventure. Because even though obviously some of the rides we've done versions of in the other parks we've been to, being there in the original park, and seeing rides that are like the Walt's original versions, like Alice in Wonderland, Toad's Wild Adventure, and all those sort of things, the Matterhorn. Even though for most of it we only got on once, which we should have planned the time a bit better, and because we basically like one go on each ride, I think.
Even that doesn't bother me too much. We were only there for a short period of time. I would rather have gotten on everything once and not pushed ourselves too much. Like, we could have like done as we like rope drop to fireworks type thing, but we're just not those type of people, and I wouldn't push myself.
We like to go back in the middle of the day when it gets hottest and have a bit of a chill in the room.
Talking about hottest, like it was a lot nicer in California weather-wise.
Yeah.
It didn't get scorching. It didn't get like I didn't feel grotty all the time.
I think it was in Disneyland. One of the cast members described the difference between California and Florida to us as California is like opening a hot oven door. You get a lot of dry heat. Florida is like opening a dishwasher door.
After it's finished.
After it's finished, you get the heat, and you also get all the moist and the humidity.
All the moist.
Yeah, all the moist. So it's like trying to breathe in water sort of thing. So that's like the difference between the two. So yeah, we found it a lot more pleasant in California for us, temperature-wise, than we did in Florida, even though we're more used to Florida because we've been there a few times now.
So my favourite part of Disneyland, there's two things. So one is how similar it is to Paris in terms of being able to get easily to the parks. You walk through the shopping district, which there it's called Downtown Disney, and your two park entrances are there. Almost identical to how Paris has it.
Yeah.
And then two is, again, as you've said, is the atmosphere of being in Walt's original park, seeing that for the first time, and just seeing how different it is, because it's a lot more compact and not like small, but it's like rides are done in a way that, for example, Alice in Wonderland is on top of Toad's Wild Adventure because of the lack of space in Disneyland.
And the Jungle Cruise queue goes up and around inside the building, everything just to make it more use of the space.
Yeah, because they've got
or
less
lack of space. Yeah.
So yeah, that was really nice. In terms of Florida, what was your favourite part again, apart from being there with me?
Can't keep depriving me of saying that my favourite part was being there with you, because that was the.
But we already know that, and our long-time followers know that, so you don't need to say it.
I do. It was good to try another new to us resort, the Grand Floridian, because we've been around it, but not stayed in there before. I still think I prefer the Riviera, but it was beautiful. It looks beautiful. It's just at least in the Riviera, you're in one building, so you haven't got to go out and across the grounds and everything else to get to stuff and whatever. But I I don't know. It's just being there again after 2 years. It was even though we always love going to Disney, for some reason this time, because it's been 2 years since the last visit there, which I know for some people they're going, oh, you can't afford to go, trying to shop. But no, to say that because we've not been there since the hurricane in 2022.
Yeah.
And I don't know, just the whole thing of being there again. It's so exciting seeing the new stuff that we hadn't seen before, like the Moana and Tron and everything else. Moana walk through, and stuff. So yeah, seeing again new things for us to try. How they've finished off Epcot now, all the boardings down, all the walls, so you can see everything. It's just experiencing it all again.
I think my favourite bit was probably the food, in terms of trying new stuff we haven't tried before and revisiting places we haven't been since our honeymoon.
Yeah,
was really good, because we actually found, you will have watched it if you've watched the series, because obviously this is after the fact, but for example, Garden Grill, the first time we went in 2019, we did not rate it.
No.
But this time, I actually really enjoyed the meal.
Yeah. The food seemed a lot better this time than what we remember it from my honeymoon. The character interaction was good as well. You got the 4 characters that come around, Chip, Dale, Pluto and Mickey. And they come around like a couple of times because it's such a small little restaurant.
Yeah. And one thing I really enjoyed is behind the scenes, because it's the first time we've done like a, not private tour, but like a backstage type tour.
Walking with Giants.
Oh yeah, I forgot we did that one. Yeah,
Walking with Giants 2 years ago was Seeing the Elephants was a backstage thing, but
yeah, I suppose it was. Yeah.
But yeah, behind the seeds is for those who don't know already, is the behind the scenes look at the greenhouses and that from Living with the Land.
If you've watched this series, you would have seen
it. But some people don't always watch it every episode.
No, I know.
But yeah, we've been wanting to get on that tour since our honeymoon, because I think on our honeymoon,
I think we found out about it.
Yeah, we either didn't know about it in time for our honeymoon 5 years ago, or it was just one of those things we just didn't have time for. Whatever the reason was, we didn't do it then. And then we knew about it ready for the 2020 holiday, which ended up being postponed to 2022. Mm-hmm. So every time we've tried since then, though, for both the holidays in 2022, it was still closed because of the COVID restrictions and everything. So it's taken us this long. It feels like it's taken us 5 years, even though it's only been like a couple of visits, to finally get on the tour. I mean, because we both love plants and everything anyway, and Living with the Land is one of our favourite rides.
It is.
We just really loved all the stuff about the plants and all the details and how they try and work the environment with everything, and they don't use pesticides. So it's all natural stuff, and yeah, all the ins and outs of it. Absolutely loved it.
I think also another favourite thing overall was bounding, was the interaction you get with people when you bound. I found that we got more interaction from cast members in Florida than we did in California. In California, it seemed to be more general people that would say that they loved you Disney bound. I'm not saying that cast members didn't, but I found that more cast members in Florida mentioned it.
And a lot more of the, I'm not sure, the guests as well.
Yeah.
So those who didn't catch it in the series, if they're not sure the episodes or don't know what Disney bounding is, it's just...
And if you didn't, then please subscribe, go back, watch the series, because this will make more sense if you come to this one.
Disney bounding is where you wear not an outfit of a character, but you're wearing, because adults can't dress as a character unless it's a Halloween party or other sort of special occasion.
And there's also restrictions on that anyway, like you can't wear
face masks and stuff.
You can't wear masks, etc.
But so Disney bounding is the nearest adults can normally get where you're wearing clothes. For example, for Winnie the Pooh, you wore a red t-shirt, yellow shorts, yellow shoes. You're wearing the colours that hint at Winnie the Pooh. So that's the closest adults can normally get, and that's what we were doing. So obviously kids joining as well, but yeah.
It was invented by one specific person. I can't remember who it was, but something to do with costumes. And I think the bounding comes from the word, like, you are Disney bound, you are going to Disney. That's where the bounding bit comes from. I tried to look it up the other day because I was curious. But yeah, I think that was definitely a favourite for me.
Even though some of the outfits we chose were not
weather appropriate.
Yes, I was going to. It's like we managed to stick our Peter Pan and Captain Hook costumes for like a couple of hours at most, because even though it was only a thin t-shirt and then the Captain Hook kid had a thin waistcoat over the top, it was still just so hot and humid.
Yeah.
That we just lasted like a couple of hours and we went, no, before these get ruined, let's go back, get changed into cool shirts and t-shirts or whatever, and forget about it for a bit.
So on the flip side then, what was your least favourite part about the holiday?
Coming home.
Wow, there's that. The actual holiday though.
The flights.
Yeah.
Like I said, next time I'm going to have to, cause my big neck pillow I take is with my headphones on in the plane. It's too uncomfortable to use as a neck pillow anyway. You end up sort of and neck it down. So I think next time I'm going to use that as a cushion to sit on.
Yeah.
And use the little tiny white pillow you get in your seat as something to rest if I want to have a rest my head a bit. But it's just so, even in premium economy, by the time you're a few hours into flight, I'm just so, and there's not enough space to do more than a little wiggle.
It's because he wants first class, that's why.
Well, I'd love first class, but we're never going to be able to afford it.
We will, but when we've got enough points.
Eventually, give it a few decades. But yeah, for me, the only downside is usually the flights. But once we're there at either of the two parks or resorts, once we were there, I'd have pretty much all of it. Anything that got a bit tedious was partly of our own doings. On the last night at California, when we were waiting for Trader Sam's, we did the thing on the app to say that we're there, and then sat down next to the fire pit thing.
It wasn't the last night.
Was it not the last night? I thought it was the last
I think it was the night before. The last night was the one we had actually booked. That night before was when we tried to get a walk up because we cancelled.
Oh yes, that was it. Yes, because we cancelled it because we'd been there by that point. Yeah, but yeah. So we were waiting for like it was almost an hour, wasn't it? I think, or just over an hour even.
Yeah.
Waiting for the notification to say your table's ready, and we were seeing people that had just sat down, and then 10 minutes later they were walking up for their slot.
Yeah.
So I said, well, before giving up on this, let's go and actually speak to them. And they said, oh yeah, well we would have messaged you on the system, but we give it 10 minutes after that, and we give your table away.
Yeah.
But it turns out because we got a UK number.
Yeah,
and their system's a bit iffy with it.
Yeah, I don't know whether the notification had come up on my phone. I'd missed it because generally the app does tell you when your table's ready. But yeah, so that's a bit of a thing. Like when you check in or when you do a walk-up thing for tables, it tells you to put in a US number. It doesn't give you an option for a UK number. However, if you go to the counter and check in, they ask for a UK number if you've got it. Yet it never texts me anyway. Yeah. So you have to keep an eye on your app.
So I said again, that was partly because we didn't get up sooner and say, well, what's going on? We kept thinking, oh, no, just give another 5 minutes, just another 10 minutes. So, yeah, the only tedious part was basically sitting there for like an hour, ravenous with hunger, going, oh, come on, I want this food.
And my issue with that is if you've got a table booking and you've checked in for your table booking, you can refresh your app and then it will basically highlight in green like on that booking to say that your table's ready. With a walk-up wait list, it doesn't do that. It just continues to say, wait for your table to be called or wait to be called or whatever. It doesn't update the little booking to say that you've got your table now. It only does that on a booking that you've pre-booked ahead of time. So I think my least favourite is kind of along the lines of your flight thing, but it was losing the day flying because of the way round we did it. As we've explained, if you watch the series you'll understand, but because of the time zone difference, we went from California to Florida, and because Florida's ahead, we took off at like 10 a.m. something California time. We didn't land in Florida till 7 something in the evening, 7 p.m. in the evening. Florida time. But the flight's only a just under 5-hour flight. So we lost a whole day in parks. We could have probably got into Magic Kingdom, but I think that was the day Magic Kingdom was closing at 6, I think, because it had a party night.
Yeah.
And a lot of them didn't closed at 9, so I think.
By the time we worked out, by the time we got to our resort, we checked in online. We decided to go and get rid of our luggage and everything.
Yeah.
By the time we did that, and then rushed to the quick service to go and try to get something to eat, it was only going to give us an hour-ish at the most. And even that included time to get to the park. So by the time we got to Magic Kingdom and got through the crowd, it would be closing.
Well,
not Magic Kingdoms. Epcot. It would have closed.
Well, we had even less than that because the journey from MCO from Orlando International was like 40 minutes anyway.
Yeah.
So we landed at 7 something. We wouldn't have got to the resort until like 8 something. I can't remember obviously if we would watch back the vlogs, we'll know, but we wouldn't have had enough time to get to any of them anyway.
So yeah, that first day, that whole travel day between the two parks was a bit of a washout. So next time, if we do it again,
do it backwards.
We'll do Florida first, then go to California.
Because I think I worked out that if you do a similar thing where you take off at about 10 o'clock in the morning, that you land in California about say 2 o'clock, so you have more time to be able to actually do something. You're not losing a whole day in a park. And considering you pay for tickets generally, because we had a 14-day ticket for Florida, because it's the only way we could do it. We kind of had the ability to do it, but we just couldn't actually. So apart from that, I mean, the flights were fine, like in terms of we were looked after, etc. So it's not an issue, really. And I think, I don't think there's anything else I want to ask you. So we've done favourites, least favourites. I don't think we had any bad experiences at all, apart from the heat. Obviously, again, if you watch the series, you will know that the hurricane passed, not over us at all. It went up the west coast, and so we just got a bit of wind and rain. But it did make the humidity go up quite a bit.
Yeah.
So that's always the perils when you go from, I can't remember what, but like their hurricane season is like 6 months long, so it's difficult to avoid it sometimes.
Yeah.
So it's the perils. And if you've been a long time watcher, you'll know that 2 years ago we were impacted by Hurricane Ian, but this was nowhere near like that for us. Obviously, there were people that were worst affected on the east coast, west coast, etc. But yeah, I think that's it. Is there anything else you want to add to this at all before we sign off?
Not that comes to mind, only to keep watching.
Yes.
Because the next episode in this series is what we're about to record in a minute, is our merchandise haul. All the things we've bought on the 2-week trip.
And free stuff.
And the free stuff, yeah, all the stuff we've got hold of. So that's going to be a bit of a long one, I'd expect.
And there will be a giveaway.
Yes,
So,
as I say, we got a giveaway, which we will explain in the next episode of this, which is the haul video.
so please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified when that video goes up. But yeah, if you have enjoyed the series and if you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, because that really helps us understand that you've been enjoying it and that you might want to see more of this from us in the future. And you can, as we've said in the over all of our videos in the past, you can give it a thumbs down if you really want. It does absolutely the same thing. There is no difference. It all counts as interaction, so it all helps. So if you're a hater and you're trying to make us look bad, it doesn't do anything, so sorry. But if you've got any questions, you can put them in the comments below. If you've got any questions about a holiday, about anything really, within reason, please keep it family friendly.
Yeah.
And any other comments, please keep them family friendly, because we will just delete them if they're not. So.
And if you want to follow along with anything else that we're getting up to, and for the rest of this last couple episodes of this series, please subscribe.
Yeah.
Click the notification bell to be notified when any of our videos pop up, and occasionally do live chats and that as well, so live streams.
Yeah, we do post a video every week on a Sunday. There is the odd time when there's been issues and there hasn't, but generally it's every Sunday at 5 p.m. GMT time. You can also follow us on
Instagram, TikTok. We have a Facebook group, and our website is pupandbeartravels.co.uk or .com, which takes you to all the information about us and our channel and stuff.
Yeah. So I think that's it. So all there's left to say is thank you so much for watching, and we hopefully catch you in the next one.
Bye.
Come on, baby.
Come on,